I'll start talking about it when I get to GitHub. So when you come to GitHub, okay, if you don't have a repository, you can create a new repository here. If you have, go with it. For me, I have a repository called what's the name? I think CSM. Yeah, CSM. Okay, it's a C++. All right. So when you come here, you can see what I pushed the last time when we had class on Tuesday, 2 days ago, right? If I had made any changes, it will appear here. So now I can decide to clean this repo up, clear everything from it. Okay. I'm going to teach you the simplest way to clone and then push your code to GitHub. Okay. Now you come here to this button, then you click on code. Now copy this link. Okay. Copy this link. Then when you copy this link, if you are using VS Code like we are using here, you just come to VS Code. Then you come to terminal. Now for those that have installed Git Bash, okay, you can use Git Bash, you can use command prompt. For me, I'll use Git Bash. Now you can see, I want you guys to observe something. Just pay attention to the screen. You can see this is, I'm in the folder, right? I'm in the folder where I did the work. Now to bring your GitHub repo from GitHub to your local, you need to clone it. We call it cloning, okay? Just like in science, you make a copy of it. So you do git with this command, git clone, then you paste the URL. You can see it. It ends with what dot git, okay? Then you press enter. Now you can see saying what? Cloning into what? Your GitHub repo. So it has cloned the repo. Now you can see it appears here. If I click on this, you see the files that were there, okay? The files we had there. These two files are now on our GitHub. This is our Visual Studio Code here. Now, if you have this, now this one is not tracked by Git at the moment because let me show you something. If you do ls, this means list whatever is in this directory, okay? And you press enter, you would see the folder name from GitHub, okay? That's the folder. Then you see our executable, and then you see the C++ code. Now, let's go into the folder cd csm, okay? Then we press enter. Now, if I do ls here, you can see what the files over there. So cd, let me go back to the old directory, and then I'll do what ls minus al. This is what we call long list. Okay, we are listing with all the details. Then you press enter. Now you can see here we have these files. You see these files that I've joined. Okay, they are called hidden files. Now they are part of this. Now when we go into our folder, our git folder, we will see that when we do the long list, okay, we will see a .git file. So this is what tracks our changes here and then can move it towards GitHub, okay? But because this guy is not inside here, we are not seeing these guys there, okay? So when I do the video on how to do those stuff, I'll explain it to you. But when you get here, because this guy here cannot see these guys, it's not tracking them. Now the easiest way, there are two ways of doing it. Okay, the easiest way is to either copy this guy when you open your PC and bring it inside here, or now that it's already here, you can just move these guys into that repository. Simple. You are moving them, then you press what? Move. Is everyone following? Now you can see this here saying what? Untracked means that Git doesn't know about it. Okay. Now, if you do this and then you are done with this movement, I said I'll do a video series for you guys on how to use Git and GitHub. But this is the simplest way. So when you do this, you just do git add. Then this dot means that add every file that is inside this current. So let me do. You can see the name here to change towards main. Okay, change to main. This main just refers to this guy. Let me show you this guy. Okay, meaning that we are in this called a branch. We have extra of them. We have tags. I'll explain that when I am doing the videos for you. Okay, but let's just pay attention to what we are doing right now. Now, when you come, you need to add your files. So you do git add, then you do dash. Now this dot you are doing means that every file that is inside this particular directory, let me list the directory files now. ls, you can see we have our files here, right? These two files are now part of it, right? Now we do git add, okay, dot. Now observe here, observe this. When I do enter, you can see it has changed to what? Added, right? Now if I come here, I even forgot I didn't do that, and I do git. I should have done that first, but I think I did that in the last class for the other guys. So git what status, then you press what enter. You can see it's what it says something like changes to be committed. These two files need to be committed. They are what staged. If I want, I can unstage them. I will explain those stuff when I'm doing the videos. But so we just do git commit, okay. So after that, I will redo the steps so that you know what you're supposed to do exactly after the cloning. So git commit minus m, then you do what? The message you want to put. First me, okay. May should be capital. Then enter. You see the files have been pushed. Now I now have to push the files. The files have been committed actually, not pushed. So git status, they will tell you what my tree is clean. My working tree is clean. Now to send the code to GitHub, you do what? Git push. Okay, then you press enter. Now see what will happen. Pushing to Git. You see they've said what? Push to the what? You see that repository, right? This is my GitHub username. So it has been pushed to github.com/ my username into this particular repo. Okay. Now let's go to our GitHub and then we refresh. I hope you guys can see the files here now. So now we have the two files are here. So when you are done and you push it, you see the two files here. Now later I will tell you guys not to remove this when I talk about it. That is actually used done using the what git ignore file so that you not push your executable files here. So that's just what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to repeat again to let it be easier for you guys to understand. So now in that folder, I'm just going to create a file called notes. Okay, enter. You can see the file is here. Now when you come and you do the cloning and then you move the files there, these are the commands you should run. Git add dot. For the time being, just do this. Git add dot, enter. Git commit minus m. Whatever message you want to put here, I'll just say my message, okay? Enter. Then what? Git what? Push. Enter. And then to push my changes. That's just what I said you guys should do from the former assignment. And then we are done. When you do this and you come here, it's here. Anyone that has it's public. So if you go here, if any of you go to search my username right now, okay, you'll be able to see it. So it's here. Everything, see the notes here. So that's how you're going to go about it. All right. So that's just it. So you can see the language that we are using is what C++. All right. So yeah, that's it.